Hi, this is Carrie from Scrapyard Chicks. I want to show you what our project is for the week. It's a fun 6x6 book that unfolds. It's all about what we love about summer. And so the finished size of this is 6x6. This is the back side and this is the front. So you untie it and there's a tag on here. The belly band just opens up and then the whole book unfolds like this. So you have all these great pieces here. And then it's got a little booklet in the center to put more photos on. So this is what we're going to be making today. It's just a really fun and pretty project with lots of great color, some dimensional stickers, some little tiny type letters, and some ribbon, of course. Got to have ribbon. You make this basically. I use 3 pieces of pattern paper, 1 sheet of white cardstock, some ribbon, and then a couple other scraps of cardstock. And so then stay tuned, and I'll show you the directions of how to put this together. Okay, so we're going to start out with the base of our album, and this one I'm just showing it to you. I did it in white just to kind of show you where the score marks are. So you're going to use a full sheet of 12 by 12 pattern paper or cardstock, whatever you want to do. If you're using pattern paper, make sure it's a cardstock weight. And then we're going to score it at 3 inches and again at 9 inches, and then you turn it and score it again at 3 inches and 9 inches. So this center section should be 6 by 6. And then what you're going to do is you want to start over on the left hand side. You're going to cut in from the edge to that fold, just like that. And then the next one you're going to go to the top. You're going to cut from the edge to the fold. Once again, bottom right corner, edge to the fold, and same at the bottom, like this. And then what I did is I actually trimmed out about like a 1/16 of an inch little sliver there. The reason being because we're going to fold these pieces in, and so you want to allow for a little bit of bulk like that, because that's the way that our album folds. That's how it kind of all seals up. So go ahead, you want to score those that piece, and then you want to just trim out, like I said, we're on along those cut marks, you just want to trim out about a 1/16 of an inch. So I'm just going to move this. This is just for our demonstration. So I've already done that with our pattern paper that we have right here. So this is one side of it, and then this is the other side. So that's going to be the outside. So before you put on the belly band or the binding strip, you want to determine which way that you want it to be up. Because the way this works is you fold in the top and the bottom first, and then you fold in the sides. Now, it's still square, so you want to make sure that when you fold this in, if you've got words, that you've got them going the correct way so that you can read them. So ours is just fine the way it is. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to fold that up. So once again, you fold, I've cut out that little sliver right there. You're going to fold the bottom and the top. You're going to fold those pieces over, and then you're going to fold them in, and then you're going to do the sides next. And so then just kind of fold that in like this, and then just hold on to that. And then what you want to do is, out of a different piece of paper, you want a strip that is 2 by 12. I chose this really cute, it's got kind of a lemon yellow color with these cute sunshines on one side, and it's got a great stripe on the other side. And you will see a little bit of both sides of this. Now the stripe, if I was going to put that on there, that's a lot of color, so I decided to use the yellow side. So then what you want to do is you just want to center that strip behind your book like this, and then you're going to fold it around. And don't worry that your edges don't meet, because we're gonna do our closure right there. So just go ahead. You can score that if you want to. I'm going to warn you, it's not exactly 6 inches, because what's happened is when our book is folded, it's actually a little bit bigger. So I just did it this way, so you just can kind of judge it. If you're worried about it getting off and being crooked, go ahead and fold it using the bottom edge as your guide. Anyway, so I've already done that with this strip. And then this is going to be what I call a belly band, or it's going to be our enclosure. And so then what I did is, out of some cardstock, I cut a 3 by 4 tag, and then I decorated it with some of my little tiny type stickers, and I cut a heart out using a piece of red scrap, and I used my George cartridge on my Cricut, about a 2.5 inch heart. And then I just said what we heart, or what we love about summer. And then I punched 2 holes on the tag side here. Now when I do tags, I just cut a rectangle and then I snip one corner, and then you can take that and snip the other corner. If you have a tag template, you can use that. You know, whatever works best for you. Basically, the way this is going to work is we're going to put this belly band onto our book like this. and then we're going to glue half of the tag down to this half of the band, and then the other half it's going to tie. So for right now, what I want to do is I want to put adhesive all over that back kind of about 6 by 3 inch piece of the belly band, because we want that to stay secure on the back side of our book. So just go ahead and whatever kind of adhesive that you like. And this doesn't have to be a precise thing. The strip is 2 inches wide here. So, and our book is about 6 inches. So if I put it at about, if you're doing this without, you could use your score pal for this. So if you put this at about your 2-inch mark, then you should be able to just kind of slide your book right on top there like this. Okay, so that's going to be our binding strip. You could do it at the bottom or the top if you wanted to, whichever works best for you. So I went ahead and glued that on. You could chalk ink that up if you wanted to, kind of whatever you like. So that's going to be our strip. That's going to bind it. So then I've got my tag, and I've punched my 2 holes. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put adhesive. I'm going to kind of center my tag, and I'm going to mark those 2 holes because we're going to punch those and we're going to put some ribbon through there. And then I'm going to go ahead and put adhesive on the back side of this strip to adhere to my tag. So one of the ways that you can do this is I just kind of judge it using my fingernail, kind of about how far over I want that adhesive to go. Because you don't need it to go all over your whole strip. And you don't want to put the adhesive on the back of the tag, because if you do that, it's really easy to get it all over. And then this way, you're only putting the adhesive just on the portion that's going to stick down onto your tag. Just like that. So see how that just kind of flips open like that? Okay, so then we've got these 2 little holes. So I went ahead and marked 2 more holes, and I'm just going to go ahead and punch those out with my crocodile. Or a hole punch. This isn't very thick, so you could definitely just use a regular hole punch for this project. Okay, so then what I've got is I've got a 1-foot piece of a narrow ribbon. You can use any kind of ribbon. If you're worried about the edges fraying with this, what you want to do is you can sear it with a match, or you can put some fray check or some kind of liquid glue on the end so that it doesn't fray. We're just going to feed that through that band, just like that. And then I'm actually going to secure the back of that with some adhesive when I'm all done. And then that's going to go like this, and then those ends come up through the tag like this, so cute. And then it just ties on the front. You tie it in a cute little bow. So see how cute that is? So that's our the basis of our little book. It's doing all the folding, and then to do that belly band that wraps around, and then it just ties on the front like that. Okay, so, and then I'm just going to show you quickly what we're going to do on the inside. Now, as you unfold this, you have all of these great little panels that you can decorate with all the different things that you love about summer. So what I did is I cut some, out of my scrap paper, I cut some, they're slightly smaller than 3 by 3. These little sections are 3 by 3, so I cut them 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put down some of my pieces in the corners like this when I'm all done. So that will be really cute. So I'll have some fun little things, and I'm going to label these. I'm going to put some little photos on there, and I'll show you that will all be in your directions, but I'm not going to show you about gluing those down right now. But we are going to do a little booklet in the center. So right here we have the 6 by 6 portion in the center. So what I did is I took my the rest of my pattern paper, because I used 3 pieces for this project, and I cut them to 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. The center section is 6 by 6, but if you cut your paper 6 by 6, you will not be able to get it folded closed. So then what I did is I scored, you can kind of see, a 1/2 inch from one edge, and then I actually glued each of these together. So I've got 4 pieces here, so it makes me a great little booklet. See how that looks? It's just really cute. And then I punched a couple holes, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to secure this with ribbon. Now, I did use adhesive too, which you could probably do it without if you didn't want to, but it sometimes just helps to secure it down a little bit. Then I'm just going to tie my little booklet closed. Like that. Where's my scissors? You could do a charm or something on there. Okay, so I have my little booklet, and I'm just going to put adhesive all over that back cover, and I'm going to stick that down right in the center of my little book here. And then I'm going to go through and I'm going to embellish my pages. I have some of these great dimensional pop-up stickers that came with the kit, and I actually just used half of this. I like to buy stickers like this that I would not normally make myself. These are like 3 layers, and they're stitched in the center, and they coordinate really well, but I honestly would not pull out my sewing machine and probably put those together. If you have got the time and the energy, you can definitely punch some of the stuff out and make it yourself and save a bundle of money. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to stick all my papers down, I'm going to embellish my book, and then I'll be back to show you what our finished product looks like. Okay, so this is our project. It's all finished. So our title is What We Love About Summer. So it's all tied closed, and we showed you how to do that closure. So when you open it up, it just unfolds. And so I did a couple of little 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 squares on some of the fold-out pieces. You can kind of see the way the whole book folds out. It's just got lots of fun spots to add. Whoops, it's kind of to add different photos and stuff on there. I use, like I said, I used some tiny type letters. I used half a sheet of their dimensional stickers, and then this is our little mini book in the center. And I just used plain white cardstock to create my photo mats for this. And I used some ribbon, and I used my stickers. I cut this piece out of one of the background papers. So you could just kind of do this any way that you want. It just is really kind of a fun idea to put some little photos on there, some little pieces of pictures. You can really do it with any kind of a theme. I did a little banner up here in the corner, and I have a brand new punch that I got from my Stampin' Up! Person, and it is, it punches out 2 little banner pieces, and it's a great punch. So if you have access to a Stampin' Up! Wrap, this is a great punch if you like to do banners, because it does, I'll show you really quick, it actually does 2 pieces. It does a scallop and it does the triangle, so you could layer together to do a really cute banner. I just did the little triangles there, but it's a really nice punch. It's brand new in their catalog. So anyway, so this is our little book, so you can kind of just flip through the little pages in the middle. And then when you go to fold this up, you want to make sure you fold the top and the bottom first, and then those fold in. And then you fold the sides. And it folds in like this. And then this is your other side. It folds in like this. Whoopsie. And then you're just going to tie it closed. So that's our fun project for the week, and I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you next week.